Up next, we have our final pitchers. Team number 5, this is Polysafe, and they'll be pitching their idea as well for a stimuli-responsive biodegradable polymer.
Good afternoon, and thank you for having us here today. My name is Joshua Pope, and here's our team, and today we'll be discussing the Polysafe solution. In 2008, in July, Maple Leaf Foods was struck with an outbreak. They packaged foods that contained listeria, and this was only realized 1 month later. And this was much too late. 22 individuals had died, and furthermore, many people had suffered from the contamination. The company suffered over $50 million in damages due to the recall. And this is not a one-off event. This happens worldwide, constantly to recalls and companies in the manufacturing industry of food products. In the States alone, 24 billion packages of meats are sold annually, and about 1 in 6 Americans are affected by foodborne viruses and contamination. For each recall, it is approximated that on average, it will cost the company $30 million US.
We have a solution to the devastating effects of recalls. The Polysafe solution is designed for meat producers and ensures that global health will be improved, financial losses will be reduced for companies affected by recalls and outbreaks, while building on consumer trust around the Polysafe protected brand. So what's that gonna look like? This is our prototype for our beef product. The Polysafe sensor sticker is placed on the inside of the plastic packaging in direct contact with the meat product. 3 specific sensors will display whether bacteria, E. coli, salmonella, or listeria are present within the product. So how's this gonna work? Basically, when bacteria is present in the product, a signal will be sent out, our sensor will receive this signal, and it will reveal a yellow dye on the product to notify consumers and grocers that the product should be immediately removed off of shelves and away from sale. So what do our competitors look like in this space? We believe the most imminent threat to Polysafe are meat packagers. Why? Because these competitors not only have large financial resources, but they have industry expertise as well, and we believe they would have the fewest barriers in developing a rivaled product. Whereas our other competitors are both very technological capable, they have been focusing on shelf life extension rather than contaminant identification, which is where Polysafe specializes in.
The Polysafe product has 4 major competitive advantages. The first is the multi-factor detection system. Our product can identify 3 bacteria, which collectively account for 45% of recalls in North America. The second is the non-toxic materials. Currently, the FDA has approved materials for product packaging, despite the fact that if these materials are ingested by humans, they are toxic. And our product is completely non-toxic, which leads us to believe that the FDA approval process should not be a hindrance to our success. The third one is really interesting. Right now in the meat industry, companies can't brand on the basis of safety. Instead, they brand on quality, because to a customer, they can't tell the difference between 2 identical products in terms of which is more safe. However, there's an economic advantage for companies to buy into this product because they can clearly show evidence to their customers that our product is safer. Now, the final one is, in the age of when antibiotics are becoming less and less common in foods because of antibiotic resistance, farm-to-table safety is more important than ever. And our product allows companies to guarantee that from the time it leaves the factory until the time it's on the customer's plate, that it's safe. Now, how are we going to do this? So, R&D definitely presents a significant barrier to our success, but we believe that we have the right plan to get this done. Our goal is to secure funding from a meat producer to fund our R&D process. In exchange, they will receive 3 years of exclusive access to our product once it is market ready. Finally, in terms of our production, we're going to look for a producer who has the scale to produce our product at an economic value that is sensible given the slim margins in the industry.
We are here today asking for $10,000 to move our company off the ground. We will initially obtain a professional assessment of the R&D process to gauge the length and the cost of this pivotal phase. Additionally, we will file a trademark on the Polysafe protection patent name and establish ourselves as the premier safety factory-to-table brand. Our team has a variety of backgrounds, and we have an advisory board that has a lot of experience in this field. They've shown excitement in our product and have shown help in wanting to bring our product to reality. Thank you for listening to our presentation. We hope to make our dream of food safety and transparency a reality. Thank you.
Well done, Polysafe.